Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? Good day, Angie, Renee, Aspie. Aspie, you're up early. I was like, whoa. Hey, Mona. How is everyone this morning? Well, afternoon, good evening, whatever it may be for you in your neck of the woods. So we've got a kitty cat in a mood, so if he pops on in, don't be surprised. All right, what I am going to be doing today is working out of Colouring Heaven. Oh, it's a bit bright. Nouveau Fairies special. So that is what I am working out of today. I was sitting there and I was thinking, a lot of us get this subscription, and we don't colour in them enough. And I'm like, no, I'm going to do a colouring in it. So, hey, Roslyn, go back to bed. Just look after yourself. Hey, Robin. So I thought we're going to work in this one today, and I'm going to do number 18, which is Lily and the Ladybird. And the reason why is because it has ladybugs. So that's fully the reason. Hello, Sinette. G'day to you, all the way from South Africa. No, you've already got one brush, Winchester. You're not having the rest. I've given you one. So what I've done is I'm going to turn down this light a little bit so the glare goes away. That's better. Welcome to Sonette. It's good to see you in here. No, away from the laptop too. Just behave. That's a good spot. Yes, you can go there. That's a nice spot for you. So all I've done before we start today is I've just laid down a bit of marker base just to make my life a little bit easier. And so what I have done is I've used eggshell, so E50 with Copics for her skin. I used Milky White, E51, I think it was one of those ways around. E51 for the Lily. And hey, Beth, how's it going? And I've used E53, which is raw silk for her hair, and B32, which is pale blue for the sky. So I just wanted to lay a bit of a marker base just to get my life a little bit easier. I haven't decided on what I'm going to do for dress and stuff like that. So what am I doing? Don't know. Watching the Winchester so that he doesn't jump on my laptop. That's what I'm watching, because he's sitting there near it and I'm like, don't you get on my laptop. So we're going to go for a tiger lily for this one. But I guess the question is, where do you want me to start first? Do you want me to start on the lily or do you want me to start on the fairy? Hey, Marilyn. Oh, Luca is Georgia told me about Luca the other day and said I have to watch it too. She said it was very well done. So I'm like, that is on my to watch list at some point. Hey, Sue, how's it going? Oh, are we going to do flower or fairy? Flower or fairy? Or ladybugs? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, everyone's just saying hello. Bev, did I say hello to you? I don't know. I'm like, not too sure. All right. No one's answering me. I'm just going to go with me because I can. I need to Google. So I've got a picture. I don't care. Oh, I did? Oh, okay, cool. All right. Let's just get let's do let's do a skin so we give her some life. Oh, what am I doing with myself? All right. Okay. So I'm going to be fancy today. I'm going to use the good pencils. So I'm going to use lightfast and luminance. Oh, let's see how that goes. I don't know. Okay. Haven't even sharpened some of these. Whew. Oh, that's right. They don't fit in that sharpener. Hold on. I'm very prepared if you can't half tell. Hey, Evelyn. Did you get some food? Oh, now my sharpener's broken. Sorry. I've got a core in the sharpener, so I've got to get it out. You know how it all is. All right. You made a plate of nachos. Oh, yum. Nachos is always good. Oh. Working with cold hands early in the morning is never fun. Probably got to shake a bit as I do this. All right. Okay, going in with luminance, brown ochre, 10%. Probably won't even be able to see it because it's going to be very similar in colour to the marker underlayer that I've done. I'll come on down. No, it's kind of half prepared. I was trying to. There's heaps of chats going on this morning. I'm like, this social media life. I'm like, oh. And it's early in the morning and my brain was not functioning. If you haven't already, make sure you go check out Renee's channel. She's got a treasure hunt going on at the moment. So go check that out and go for a treasure. Well, and she's giving away a very, very beautiful book. And if you go to mine, the card is at the front of my video, the link card. And, so you can't even see what I'm doing, but I am putting pencil down, I promise. I told Rosalind to just go back to bed and chill with kiddo, because I would imagine very tired, because you wouldn't have slept well because you would have been in mum zone and not have fully gone to sleep. So this is fun. You're watching me colour nothing because you can't see anything that I'm doing. I can slightly see it. That's all right. Oh, you can see where Winchester is. You can just see his paws off to the side. He's decided to have a little bit of a chillax right beside me. He could go on the other side because I'm left-handed and make my life a little bit easier, but no. But, oh, you're giving away 2 books, Renee. Awesome. I feel a bit sad because I'm part of the hunt. I'm like, oh, I can't enter. That's all right. It's a bit unfair. Okay. Oh, her foot. Let's not forget that down here, which I'll probably forget later. Okay, what colour do I want to go in with next? Good, Evelyn. I'm glad you listen. I'm glad people listen to me. I don't listen to myself, but I'm glad other people listen to me. Let's go in with some burnt sienna, 50%. Hey, Heather. Hey, Shell. Woo, look at all these people. Thanks, Angie. You are a legend. All right, so what have I got here? Burnt sienna, 50%. So I'm just going to come in and start getting where her shadow lines would be. Thinking about it anyway. My brain doesn't work too well this early in the morning. Okay. Yes, ma'am. But I'd rather someone else have the opportunity. But it is a very pretty book. And it's so cool that it's a local artist that you know. I've already gone and watched everyone. I've done that before I come on here. But yeah, so the Colouring Heaven is just so that we actually colour in them. I get them and I look through them, and Emily and I sit there and go, ooh, this one's really nice. Ooh, I like this one. And then I put them away and I'm like, oh, I need to actually do some out of this. So that oh, Kelly says hi from my video chat. Hey, Kelly. Funny. Oh, next Saturdays, yeah. Nice. So I'm off to the Big Smoke today. I've got to go actually human for a few days, which is going to be a big kick. It's been a while since I've done that. So I've got a big 3-day our annual massive conference. And I'm a little bit like, oh, gosh, I've got to go people. And involve myself with stuff and interact. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm up to it. But we will get there. Yours are in a box in the corner. Heather! Pull them out. So what's everyone up to? Isn't it long weekend for... Oh, no. 4th of July is next weekend for you guys, isn't it? That's right. Yeah. I'm just trying to think of the dates. It's all kind of melds into one. I'm like, I don't know. It's like something like that. Bring on the 4th of July. Oh, yeah, me too, Shell. I was upping and ahhing between this one and the Ladybug and the Tulip. But I was asking for some friends for their feedback, and then I asked Emma and Georgia, and they both said they liked this one, so it was kind of by default. This is what I get for asking other people what I should do. All right, the foot's out of frame, but I am doing a little bit on the foot, but I can't move the book. Oh, I suppose I could move the camera. Because Winchester is in line with the book. Yeah, Evelyn, it's okay to be lazy. Oh, you started in Reptiloid. 2 weeks. 2 weeks of I'm kind of glad that they're illegal here, because that would drive me crazy. Casper would be an absolute mess, I think, if they were just all around. Where they do fireworks here anyway, doesn't affect us because it's far away, so he doesn't hear them. Because you can only do fireworks in open space, like large open spaced areas, and you have to be licensed. So I'm kind of lucky that way. Yeah, fireworks are illegal here. You can only do fireworks if you've got an approved venue and you have a pyrotechnics license. Oh, Winchester, you're a bit cute. Not making my life easy, but you're a bit cute. I love fireworks too, but for me, like when we have New Year's and the show and all of that, you know, the hundreds of thousands of dollars they spend on fireworks, I would rather they donate that to a charity. I would rather that go towards feeding homeless or something like that. You can do light shows now, which are so much cheaper, look pretty effective. Going in with burnt sienna, look pretty effective and cost a whole lot less, and donate the rest to charity. That would be what I'd like, but you know. Oh, I don't know if you guys have seen it because it was only put up about... Oh, yeah, you can't even buy them, Sinette, here. Like, there's just nowhere to even get them. All we can use are sparklers. That's about as fireworky as we get, and they don't make any noise, so... yeah, as I was going to say, I don't know if you've seen it, but Harry from the Art Gear Guide just did a video on the Brookfurner squares, and oh my God, the piece that he made with it, absolutely incredible. His drawing was outstanding. But yeah, all limited, Jamie, you're right. But it was hard listening to him because basically saying he might not be on much in the coming months because of his daughter has suffered a whole lot of trauma from bullying, and it's only just come out how much she suffered, and you could tell he was knocked for a six with it, and my heart just breaks for him. It's such a cruel thing. I was watching his video, just wanting to wrap him up in a big bear hug. Yeah, sorry, Evelyn, I can't do any fireworks for your arrival. As much as I'd like to, I'd be in jail, and then your holiday be no fun. Because you would be all alone. All right, going back in with that burnt sienna 50%. Streamers and trumpets. I can do that. I'll be like, woo! Yeah, it is, Jamie. And like, you know, I see it in obviously being a teacher. I see it so much. And people don't understand just how something, yeah. I think that would be the hardest thing. If I found out my kids were bullies, I don't know what I would do. I think that would be the hardest thing, because the disappointment would just be so intense. And also, you know, if they were bullied, it's just, we could put a few poppers in. Yeah, I can do poppers. And it's just, yeah. I'm being a bit gentle with these loomies because I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. That's all right. It'll be okay. All right. Now for dark flesh. A hug will do. You'll be getting that. Just so you know, I'm a hugger. Which is always a surprise because I give off the vibe that I don't like people, which I don't. But I am very much a hugger. And being the giant I am, it's a massive bear hug. Oh, I'm sorry, Winnie. Oh, beautiful. On my lap would be better. Do you want to come down on my lap? Okay. Come down onto my lap, baby boy. There you go. How's that? Okay. Is that better? Yeah. Thanks, Jamie. But it's always hard when you're working with pencils that you haven't used very much, because you've got to figure out how they speak, what their language is, what they've got to say. Going back in with burnt sienna, 50%. I like these burnt siennas. They've got a nice red-purple undertone, which is really good for Caucasian skin. Giant. Yeah. And big bear hug is what's going to happen. Alrighty. What else do I want to use? Let's come in with a bit of this one once I sharpen it. Hey, Pickwick. Hey, Turtle. Oh, Turtle, that's it. Turtle. Hello. I just watched your video before I come on. And Sassy. Hello. Sorry. Frog in the throat. Yeah, same as me, Marilyn. Absolutely. But it was kind of hard. I'm a handshaker because I was brought up that way. So yeah, COVID was a bit weird. I'm not going to bump no elbows. It just doesn't feel right. In Japan, I'm happy to bow because that's the cultural thing. But I'm not bumping no elbows. Hey, Mandy. So this is, sorry, I don't know if I said it, the brown ochre, 50%. Yeah, there's nothing like a good hug. And hugs from your mum, oh, best hugs ever. Now I want a hug from my mum. I don't know if I went in there with that dark flesh. I think I did. I can't remember. So I'm going to go in again. Oh, you love the elbow bump, Aspie? Yeah. I always feel awkward with it. I'd rather bow. I'd rather just do it Asian style and bow. I'm used to that. I make my kids in my Japanese class, we greet each other and say goodbye with a bow every lesson. So I'm kind of just used to the bowing part already. Oh yeah, the saying goodbye is the worst thing. Oh, I'm so sorry, Beth. I will send you virtual hugs. I'm so terribly sorry. I'm not looking forward to when I have to live with that as well. The what was I going to say? Something about the goodbyes. I basically, if I want to leave somewhere, like, and it's a family event, I plan it so that I have at least half an hour to an hour to say goodbye for the time that I want to leave, because otherwise I'm just it takes so long. Yeah, story information. Don't hug Aspie. But Aspie's so tiny. I'll pick her up and spin her around. Yeah, I'm not doing no curtsy. I bow. I'm not curtsying. Although I'm probably going to have to curtsy for this Cinderella play, which is going to be interesting. Our chorus rehearsals start after this stream. I've told them I will be late every Sunday. And they're like, just make sure you've warmed up. And I'm like, I speak for 2 hours straight before I come. I think my voice will be warmed. And they just looked at me like, why are you speaking for 2 hours straight on a Sunday morning? And I'm like, yeah. Aspie, you're funny. Anyone that's short's just tiny. And I'm strong, so it doesn't matter. I'll still be able to pick you up, swing you around. Don't you worry about that. But I won't, because I will respect the fact that you don't like it. All right. Okay, let's come back in with the... Oh, how dare he, Angie. Actually want to speak to you. Brown ochre 10%. Well, that's my belly rumbling. You look forward to the elbow bump. I'll try. Even going to the traffic lights, the pedestrian lights, I struggle with the whole elbow bump thing. Oh, my belly's like rumbling like crazy. Oh, yes, Evelyn, off to do that. He's off to the supermarket. Oh, yum, fresh bread. Yeah, true. I agree. Sorry, I'm just getting some text through from a friend. Oh, yeah, the loomies are out. I'm being fancy today. I'm being fancy. Well, as fancy as I can get. You know, and it's so much easier. You shake a hand and you use hand sanitizer. Boom, done. Rubbing hand sanitizer on your elbow would look a bit weird. Oh, Aspie, you're not in the greater region, so you're not in lockdown. I know Rosalind's gone into lockdown. Another 2 weeks of lockdown. Yay. Angie's just gotten out and Rosalind's going in. Heather, you smashed it with those dollar pencils. I looked at that and went, oh, they're nice pencils. I was like, I don't know what pencils you use, but I'm like, they looked nice. But then, you know, everything you do looks great. Like, one day we'll get you to film. Oh, thank you, Angie. Yeah, it's a bit of an extreme going from $1 pencils to nearly going to cry. Expensive pencils where I sharpened it before, and because I had a core in the sharpener, the tip broke, and I'm like, no, that's like what I paid for my 30 set of pencils. My mum's like really short, so I enjoy like picking her up. Although I can't pick her up and spin her around anymore. I have to be respectful of the fact that she's no longer a spring chicken. Woo, Ellen, nice. Hello, out of work till July 6th. Woo. All going well for me. I'm officially out of work until the end, till next year. We'll see what happens. All right, I'm going in with the pink white. This is from the portrait set because this has got quite a yellow tone. So I'm going to use the pink white to kind of knock it back a little bit. And it always looks tough when you're doing it and you haven't done hair and stuff, because you kind of sit there and go, oh, have I made the contrast shadows too dark? Be like, you generally it comes together once you add the hair in, and I'm going for a dark hair, so I need the contrast to be there. Well, that's my thought process anyway. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. Oh, Aspie. Oh my gosh, my mum's 5'1", but yeah, 4'6". My mother-in-law's 4'8". My ex-mother-in-law, and I think when she first met me, she was just like, "What has he bought into this house?" But and I remember going to them because they're in Adelaide, and I remember going down, and she had her kitchen designed for her height, so the kitchen benches were lower than standard, and generally I put kitchen benches higher than standard, and it was so weird trying to cook with such low benches. Like, my back was killing me. I was like, oh my God. Oh, Renee, how beautiful. Look, here you go. I'm just going to bring it across. Here's an Australia penny, 1944. So did I show you when you were talking about pennies? So it says on there, I don't know, I can't read it. Whole lot of letters. But yeah. So obviously got King Edward on it. Yeah, there you go. That was just sitting there. I pulled it out for a student of mine who collects coins, because one of my special needs students always talk about coins, and I pulled it out to give it to him, and then I didn't go back to work, so it's just been sitting on my desk. Yeah, it is a bit of a big penny. I've got a huge collection of coins and notes. It's my inheritance, and basically it will be George's at some point. See, it knew that you had to head inside. It rained all night here last night, but now it's nice blue sky, which is good. That's all right, Rosalind. I wouldn't even worry about it. If you didn't come back, that would be okay too. I'd miss you, but it's okay. Alrighty. Yeah, well, at the moment on my bed, I have a dog and a cat, both just sitting there completely flaked. They're a little bit cute. I was trying to be nice, Rosalind. Okay, white. I'm going to come in and burnish these. Sorry, Evelyn, you didn't see me do that. There we go. I've lost my other brush. I don't know where good old Winchester took that brush. It's all right. I have like hundreds of makeup brushes. Yes, you do, Evelyn. Angie. You're funny. Thanks, Rosalind. Just doing my skin. Oh, well, not my skin. If I did my skin, it'd have like scars and typical North Queensland leathery looking skin from excess UV exposure. Yeah, the finishing touches are, and then knowing when to just walk away and go, just leave it as it is and go, yep, I'm just calling it done. Just got to call it done. All right, just going to go back in now with dark flesh, just right along the edges. Oh, Rosalind. Mine is like, I just get impatient and I want it done. And I'm like, so if you haven't seen, my hashtag for July is going to be Colour Japan in July. So I will be doing some Japanese illustrators and some Japanese themed pages. Basically any excuse to do something to do with Japan. And I'm there. Hey, Kat. No, I don't think anyone's going to think that, Evelyn. I think most of us know that you're working really hard. We get that. And, when you come back, you come back. But I certainly don't think that. I just think you've got real life stuff that you've got to focus on, which is you know, the way it is. All right. So let's do her hair, I think. No pie in July. Yeah, good luck with that. How's that going to go for you, Renee? You're one of my worst enablers. I'm like, yeah. Sorry, I've just got to put my pencils back. I can't handle them when they're not put back. I am one of those people. I bought it all in June. Oh, you're funny. I'm missing a pen. Oh, there. I was like, I'm missing a pencil. I was about to have a cry moment. It's all right. I found it. Never fear, people. All right. Hair. Oh, gosh. This is going to be fun. Yeah, that's exactly it. Evelyn, won't worry about it then. Thanks, Kat. I haven't done much. I've just done a base layer. Base layer of markers, and we'll get started. All right. Chestnut. Cherry red. Sorry, I'm just thinking to myself. Scarlet. And I think I want Mars black. Okay. Let's see how these colours work for the hair. Thanks, Kat. My whip is down. I think I've just got the bottles in Worlds of Wonder, and I've got an ongoing supposed buddy colour with Emily in what's Kirby's book? Worlds of One. What's his? Worlds Within Worlds. I haven't even got back to that for ages. All right, let's see how we go with these. I need to put some tips on this but for hair. So I'm just going to do some sharpening. Yes, you do have 4 sets of pencils to swatch. Oh, Harry said too that he's ordered the 520 Brit furnace. So depending on what's happening with his daughter, that might be up at some point. And I'm like, I can't wait to see that. I'm like, awesome. Just film the swatching videos, Evelyn. I love watching swatching videos. I sat there and watched like 3 swatching videos last night as I go to bed. I just find it relaxing watching people swatch. I don't know if I'm just weird like that, but I actually do enjoy it. Okay, I'm coming in with Mars Black, and I've just got to figure out what I'm doing. So I've gone for the Mars Black. So with the lightfast, so this is Derwent Lightfast. With the lightfast, they've got 3 different blacks. They've got the Mars Black, the Midnight Black, and the normal black. The Mars Black has a red-brown undertone to it, which is why I've gone for that one. Yeah, that's what I'm like. I'm just like 520 colors. Like, do I I just might watch other people swatch them. I'll just enjoy watching other people swatch 520 colours. Because I'm like, oh. If they were, like I said, but if they were the squares, I'd be all over it just to make a wall hanging out of. Yes, $200. I can't remember how much it ended up being to get here to Australia, but yeah, it wasn't cheap, but it wasn't Felissimo, the Tokyo seed price either. All right. Her hair's weird here. I've got to try and figure out how I'm going to do that. Well, all the 500 for $300. Are they the new ones or the old ones? Because I thought they were about $1,300 odd dollars. Because I know the old ones were designed literally to be a display thing, so they're not the best to colour with. I think the new ones are actually designed to be both. Is what I believe I've heard. So now I've got to think about how I'm going to do this behind these wings so that we can see the colour, but it not be too much. I shall have to think about it. No, I don't want the rounds. I want squares. I want them just because they're pretty. Pretty pencils. Well, some of this hair design is a bit interesting. Like it's really thin here and then it gets thicker. I'm like, I've never seen hair work that way, but we'll go with it. Yes, I agree, Evelyn. Yes, pencil cases. Could you imagine? You'd have to buy 3 sets of pencil cases just to hold 520 pencils. That's ridiculous. $500 is so much choices. I've still got a video planned where I'm going to use a 6-pack of pencils. See what I can do with that. I like those challenges. The dollar pencil one was fun. Heather probably won't agree, and Shannon certainly won't. I think her hand tremors are going to be full on for a while. Back here is some hair too. Oh my gosh, an hour in and I've hardly done anything. All right. Oh, 3D printer holder for $500. Get Renee's husband onto that. Bob. All right, going in with chestnut. Yeah, that's what, like, I always sit there and I'm like, I've already imagined, like, just getting a bit of, like, 1B1 timber and drilling some holes into it and varnishing up the wood. And I have planned a wall display in my head. Yep. One pencil. I did when Shell did her one pencil challenge, I think a Teresa Goodrich picture. Just one little pencil. You can do a lot. Oh, Renee, I'm so jealous. He's so lovely. That storage thing was just like, oh. I'm like, organization OCD heaven. I was like, oh, yes, please. I'm like, so hard to figure out this hairline here. I'm like, What's he making a pencil extender for like the bigger pencils, like the squares or something? I've missed that. Oh, Kat, this one. What's it called? Nightshade. Oh, what a beautiful purple. Yeah, it's just such a colour. And I love, like, they've got some really good deep tones and some really good, I love the fact that there's 3 blacks. Like that, yeah, just, that you can definitely tell that they have thought of the artist when picking the colours. All right, let's go in now with cherry red. Yeah, just the acrylics, yeah. I know. I'm going to be using forest later because I'm going to do all the metal as copper. So I want that deep green for the undertone against the orange. Well, that's my plan anyway. I find they feel the same, Shell. That's why I've put them in the pencil case together. I think they complement each other real well, the Lumis and the Lightfast. They have a similar feel to them. And like for me, like that's what I'm doing today. I think I just use them treat them as a 200 set. Not that I have 200. One day I'll get all the Lumis. But yeah, I think they would complement each other very nicely. I like all of the percentages that the Lumis have, which is really nice. I don't know. Hold on. Oh, sorry. That was me then hitting the microphone. Oh, I thought I had. No, I don't have a Derwent one. The one I had, I thought was a Derwent one. But I did buy the other day a cheap set off. Hold on. I'll be back. Time to get up, girls. Georgia. Let's have a look at this. I bought some pencil extenders off eBay the other day because it had a fat end. Let's see if they work. Look at that. Oh, too fat. See? Oh, the Lightfast falling out there. Hold on, I'll get the luminance. Oh, see? Look, they fall out of the big end. Oh, that's really unfortunate. I thought I was being smart. But I'd imagine that if I got a clamp, I could tighten that up a little bit. I don't know, I'll have to think about that. If I could get the pliers and tighten that in. It wouldn't take too much. There you go. Yeah. That's all right. Like that, it only cost me a few dollars. I wasn't too stressed. And I'm a long way off needing a pencil extender for my Lumis and my Lightfast. So, and I am that person that if need be, I will super glue it to a new one. I'll super glue it to one of my dollar pencils. So I get every last bit. Probably not, Evelyn. Do any of us really need more pencils? No. I have enough pencils for a lifetime. But I still want them. And pencils don't go bad. That's what's cool. They don't have an expiry date. Like my makeup and my lipsticks, I have to go through them every 6 months and just throw money down in the bin. Oh, Rosalind, that's no good. All right, going in with Scarlet from Lightfast. I was so lucky. Like growing up, I've been genuinely very lucky with that kind of stuff. I rarely ever got sick. I think I've had like tonsillitis once, touch wood. And we've got Shell's daughter just had to have her adenoids out. So all of these leftover things from evolution that we don't need anymore. Yeah. They feel a lot like the Loomies, Renee. So if you like the Loomies, I think you'll like the Lightfast. Like I said, to me, they're pretty much interchangeable. Although the Loomies are, they say they're oil-based, and the Lightfast say they're oil-based, and the Loomies say they're wax-based. But I think they kind of work hand in hand. So I'm going to come back here, and I'm going to just softly lay down this scarlet just where her hair would be behind her wings, just so I remember that it's there. Yeah, I know. I can't believe they grew back. That, our appendix, gallbladder, all those kinds of things. Now, I know, I'm actually being gentle. Look at that. Although I did, in Renee's last video, she did have a dig at me about saying that she doesn't think I'm as heavy-handed as I think. I'm probably not. But I can be if I want to be. Oh, that's no good, Evelyn. Okay, now I'm going to come back in with the Mars Black now and redefine some of our shadow areas. Thank you, Turtle. Thanks, Angie. I know, I just had in my head I wanted her to have deep auburn hair. I was just like, it's what she told me. And yes, they do talk to me. She hasn't told me what colour her dress is yet. That's the problem. She won't tell me that. Eventually she will. So I think I'm all packed for my trip. I'm like, oh, I got too much to do. I don't have time for the rehearsals today. That's the problem. It is red. It's deep auburn. Deep auburn red. Well, it's, oh, the dress. Is that what you're saying is red? I don't know. She still hasn't told me. Well, I'm doing the tiger lily. It'll be the orange, red. And I'm like, no. There's no pink, Aspie. She's not telling me that. Don't you worry about that. Because she's like the ladybug fairy. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. And then part of me thinks like a deep black red. I don't know. We'll decide. And then I'm like, do fairies wear black? The fairy hasn't told me what colour the dress is. Georgia's just like, who's telling you what colour, what dress? I'm like, the lady hasn't spoken to me yet. The fairy has not told me what she wants. All right, now I'm going to come in with, what do I want to use? Questions. It's also hard. Could be a deep green. Yeah, it could be. It could end up being a deep green. That would look nice against all of the reds and the oranges. So, but, I don't know. No purple. Purple not talking to me. This is the luminance burnt ochre 10%. So I'm just going to come in to put where our highlights are. Pine green. Yeah, I don't know. We'll end up. It'll probably be the last thing I'll do. That and the wings. It'll tell me once I've done everything else. Because I'm going to go for copper, red, orange, tiger lily. It will, yes, Angie, it will be that. All right. I am just going to do a light blend. Where am I going on my trip? I'm going down to Brisbane, which is the capital city. It's about a 3-hour drive from where I'm at. So we're going to the city, right into the city centre. So the girls have 3 days of just chillaxing, going to the movies, the shops, the mall, all of that kind of stuff, and the museum and stuff, all of that while I work. Sounds about fair. And spend my money.
That's what we call
my sharpener, it is. This is my version. This is a Costco sharpener, iPoint Orbit. It comes with three spare blades. That's my sharpener. My. It doesn't take the loomies, but hey, Sarah. Yeah, that's fine, Evelyn. It doesn't. Okay, in Australia, a 3-hour drive is nothing. I do it regularly. I've got to do it again next week to go pick, because Georgia's going up to her father, so I've got to drop her off at the airport while we're down in Brisbane, and then a week later I've got to go pick her up again. So, we will drive the 3-hour drive down there, my best friend and I, just to go to Costco and IKEA, and then turn around and come back. So, never worry about that. I like driving, so just is what it is here. Sorry, I'm just coming back in with the Mars Black again, just to get in around all of these areas properly. And then Australia Zoo's on the way back to me, so we'll be doing that. Yeah, that's it, Ashley, yeah. Oh, Jamie. Yeah, squeaky swing's just as annoying. All right. I think the hair could be kind of cool. What do you reckon? Okay, now let's think about this tiger lily. I've got to think about what I want to do there. Yeah, no, Evelyn, it won't work. It will not work. All right. So I'm thinking this colouring is what I'm going to go for. Just got to figure out how I'm going to do that. You know? All right. Sun yellow. Mustard. Amber gold. Sorry, I'm just going through my swatches now, pulling out colours that I think might work. Dark honey. Oh no, apricot. Maybe I'll pull them both out. Right. And then just thinking to myself, don't hate me too much while I sort this out. What's in the loomies? So they've got some nice yellows and oranges in that too. That medium cadmium yellow looks good. All right. Okay. Let's see how we roll with these. Nah, I should take off those stickers, but that's effort. All right. Let's go in with, we'll go in with that Lumi first because that was our lightest colour. Leave my stickers alone. Lazy, all right? Okay. So I think pretty much, actually, no, I might do the red bit first so that I know where I'm going. Might be the plan, Jan. All right, we'll come in with scarlet. I'm just going to lay down kind of the area that the red would be in.
Hello.
Hello?
Sorry, I'm just robbing you.
Yeah, that's all right.
Do you want a dog?
Wasn't the dog asleep on the bed? Oh, did the dog come wake up? Hello. Oh, we got a purring dog. Hello, beautiful. Oh.
He was just on my lap.
Your fans have spoken, yes. Yeah, I may get to it one day. One day. I'm going to do it. That was Emily. She's rating my makeup. Yeah, he didn't want to stay. No, we it's a bad habit, but we basically, Winchester is dog. So, you know, because the cat's called Dog, apparently. He's purring away. Everyone say good morning, Emily.
Good morning.
So I'm not trying to put any serious colour down. I'm just getting a guideline of where I'm going to have the shading go. Yeah, we've got rehearsals, Rosalind, at 9. So, for the next 2 months, they've got to get up early. Sucks to be them.
I love you.
Hey, be nice to me.
No, you don't love it.
Oh,
Ruin my Sunday morning sleep-ins.
yeah, no, they're not too bad. Em's a little bit better than Georgia in the morning. Hello, my darling.
Hello.
Oh, you look very oh, look at you. You look very nice.
Thank you. I just thought I'd actually wear this once.
Yeah, very nice. But, yeah, I'm involved too. Yeah, I got suckered into it. You know how it is. right, it kind of gives me a guideline there. All right, let's come in with yeah, 7 a.m. I get up for you. I get up for you all. It's all right. I'm up anyway, most of the time. Derwent red. Yum, 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 yum. Love this colour. Too early o'clock. Sorry, Aspie. I'm sorry. I like the mornings. I am a morning person. But when I do that, my Friday night stream, Shell, I think, which is like early morning for you on Thursday, Friday. That's a nicer time for me too. Normally working by 7 a.m. Yeah. I used to be a shift worker and like mornings were horrible, but I've definitely become a early to bed, early to rise kind of woman. Yeah. Alrighty. Yes, the time change will definitely knock you about. But generally, jet lag, you get over that within a day or so. You just persevere and push through it and then have a normal sleep, and your body's pretty adaptable. All right, so I'm going in with cherry red now. And then I'm going to go in with chestnut. All right, now I'm going to come back over with Derwent red. There is that, Evelyn. But actually, traveling is amazing. I love to travel, and I do. I go to places. Japan is, I've been there, and they are so breathtakingly beautiful. But when you get home, you actually it also helps you appreciate just what you have in your own place, and there's nothing like home. There's something about that that home that just brings it all in. I'm just coming back to that chestnut. I really want to get a shadowing here in this ridge. Because, yes, the world is beautiful, but home is home. And then back in with Scarlet. All right, so we've got that. And now we've got the petals. Okay. I'm going to come in with the luminance medium cadmium yellow. Now with the petals, I'm going to actually work in strokes, because petals with their veining tend to have a little bit of strokes. So I'm not too worried about worrying about, you know, if there is some pencil marks, because I can use that to my advantage. Well, that's my plan anyway. I'm just putting a quick layer of this down. Yes, it is an awesome opportunity and awesome fun. Because between us all, we genuinely cover the most beautiful parts of Australia. So it's, and it makes life a lot easier because you don't have to worry about accommodation costs. Okay, so that's that down. Now I'm going to go with, well, you need to sharpen it. Yes, petals do look better when stroked. Yes, they do. Nice cat. Yes, they've got to behave themselves. All right, I'm going to come in with dark honey, and I'm just going to start working on kind of where the shadow areas would be and the edge of the petal. It depends on whether it's your SPF rating or our SPF rating. Each country has different SPF rating, Evelyn, and ours needs to be higher because our UV exposure is higher. So your 100 is probably equivalent to our 50 or 30. That's all right. We have it all here. But yes, you definitely slip, slop, slap down here. Unless you're like me, he's a North Queenslander, and sunscreen. Actually, sunscreen burns me. I've got to be careful which ones I use.
Hello.
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 Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, people. The party is in the house.
Yeah, zinc is what you'd be wearing, Shell. I wouldn't even be bothering with sunscreen. I'd be just going straight for the zinc.
Wrong person, it's Emily.
Yep, Emily. One of them. Just call him
Do
child.
we sound that similar? I don't think we did.
Well, I don't hear you enough to think. So this is apricot. Yeah, I just say child. It works well. It's one of them. Hey, Turtle. That's all right. That's all right, Evelyn. They just sound like annoying things to me most of the time. It's one of them. Ow! I knew you were going to do that.
I'll beat you up.
What did I say, Shell? Oh, that you need to wear zinc. Zinc is what you'd wear. And they've now made, they have made invisible zinc. So it's not big white colour on your face or multicoloured, although that's a very Aussie thing for us to do. But yeah, you just want full protection. Bye, Renee. No worries. You go deal with drama. I hope it all sorts out. Okay, so that's that one. Now we're going to come in. What the heck is zinc? It's ZINC. Oh, Angie, there you go. You've got it. Oh, okay. I don't know. But yeah, zinc is 100% blockage. It's just thick and nasty. All right, I'm coming. Yeah, sorry, coming in with amber gold. Oh, really? No. I wouldn't let you. I am conscious of people and people that visit are not as adapted to the sun as we are. So we are actually aware of how nasty our sun is down here. So we kind of try to look after people. Kind of try. They're talking to the rats out there. If you can hear them. So we should be able to get this petal done. Yeah, I've got another 10, 15 minutes. So we should be able to get this petal done. And that gives you an idea then of how the petals will look. No, just no, Evelyn. Yes. No. Like we could, like, you know, we spend hours at the beach, but spending hours at the beach with a hat on, wearing sunscreen, plenty of water. Hygiene and bill. Yeah, I've got bill paying. I love bill paying. It's great. Yeah, I'm not someone that goes into the sun a lot, basically because I'm conscious of the fact that I can't wear sunscreen very well. So I have the good old long sleeve shirts, hats. So I do all of that instead. But I also have within my genetics that we tan pretty easily. So I'm pretty lucky there. And skin cancers aren't huge in our family. Nice. Our taxes are next week. It's when our taxes start. But it's so good now because our ATO, our Australian Tax Office, they've got an online account and they get everything and smush it all in together. So I don't have to go searching for how much interest I paid here and what I earned here and what I've done here. They just put it all in there. I go through and add any of my deductions. And Bob's your uncle. My tax is done. It takes me legit probably 20 minutes to do my tax, which is so awesome. All right. Coming in. Yes, just pretend you're fine. Yeah, little beach tents and stuff. And we've got rashies, like sun-safe shirts and stuff like that. Mustard. You'll find most of us down here are pretty conscious of that. So coming in with mustard now. We're aware of our sun. We're aware of the damage it does. So, well, most people. There are still, idiots, but they exist everywhere. See, that's what we call our rates. We call them rates here. Yeah, and yes, you can either get them 6 monthly or yearly, and they have things so you can pay it off throughout the year through direct debit and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, we have that too. Ours generally come mine up here come in August, September, the yearly one. Obviously, Casper's been a loon. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And it does seem to be such a genetic link to your, I guess, your vulnerability to getting the skin cancers. Oh, yeah, you're a ginger. Yeah. Yeah, redheads and sun are never fun. See, I'm blonde-haired. I've got, the good old Saxon part of me, blonde-haired, blue-eyed. But my mum is darker olive-skinned, so I have that undertone there, which makes life really easy, good. So if I was one of those people that actually liked going outdoors, I would tan up really quickly. Like, this is me not being out in the sun, and I'm still fairly not too bad. Oh, stage 1. Oh. Yeah, that's fair enough, Evelyn. And it's all linked to the value of your property and all of that kind of stuff. All right, going in with... Oh, Aspie, I'm terribly sorry to hear that. That would have been a hard loss. Going in with Sun Yellow. So I've just been slowly building up the layers. Yeah, there we are. I love that. George is out there discussing the fact that we have all of the food chain as our pets. The rats, the cat, the dog. There was an old lady who swallowed a fly. Oh, Evelyn, I'm sorry to hear that. Touch wood, at this point in time, I'm very fortunate that I still have my parents and my step-parents. That being said, my stepdad is going in to get a pacemaker on Tuesday. And my dad called me, and he's down in the back of Burke doing some stuff, but his back's shot and he's not doing well. And so he's calling it quits earlier and coming back. Hopefully, we'll see what happens when they leave, because depends on if the lockdown extends further into New South Wales. So he's got to think about being able to cross back over the border. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. Goodness gracious. I think she'll die. Oh my God, this is actually working. I wasn't too sure whether it was going to work. I'm looking at it going, it actually looks like a tiger lily. All right, I'm going back in with that medium cadmium yellow. The petal is Bonza. She Bonja, mate. All right, Shell. Yes, darling. Look after yourself. I'm not too I've only got 5 minutes anyway. I'm finishing off this petal, and then I've got to go pretend to sing. Woohoo! Yeah, my girls are pretty good. Thank you. Going in with champagne. Oh, I'm so happy this worked. Sorry, I'm a little bit excited for myself. I was so nervous. I'm like, yeah, I'm all right with faces and skin, but realistic flowers. I'm a bit nervous. And then white. All right. Sarah is, yes, I believe. I'm not sure. But she might be. I know that there's been some loss in her life in the last week, so I'm not sure if she is. I don't know. Oh, she is. There you go. She answered. Awesome. I would love to be there, Sarah, but I've got to go sing Cinderella songs. Woo! Excitement plus for me. I won't be in many streams this week, so I'll miss you all, but I actually have to human this week, which is a bit sad.
But it makes sense because, like, they both ended up buying lots of Christmas, and they both have the dog sign.
Wow, she's a booty. She's a beauty, mate. Well, I'm using now Lumies. I've used Polys. They're okay. They take a lot longer, but that's Polys in general. And I've used Prismas. They all work good. The paper in the Colouring Heaven's not too bad. It's got a little bit, it's definitely got more tooth than the Create Space paper. How's she be? How's that look? Woo! Oh, Angie, I didn't realise that you had a migraine. You go back to bed now. You shouldn't be here. I told you that. Who's the artist? Okay, yeah, no worries, whatever. You know I'm in there. So I used Lumies and Lightfast for this. But this is where we're at. I will finish her off in the next couple of days down at when I'm at work, well, in nights. But I'm really impressed. I'm sorry, I'm just happy. The petal turned out. I'm like, whew, I was really nervous about that. But I think she looks okay. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this. I will see you back later in the week. Have a nice week. Yeah, I know, Angie, but you shouldn't be. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, thanks, Shell. No worries. All right. Oh, thank you very much, Marilyn. Tell him thank you. That's lovely. All right, guys. Have a great day, night. I'll see you later. Bye.